All right, and welcome back to second half action here for the Brick Palace. You're going to inbound the ball right in front of us just to give us some up close and personal action here at the Brick Palace. D'Angelo Moore. What's up, D'Angelo? Yeah, not a whole lot. All right, this is here, D'Angelo Moore. What, you switched the ball up on us at halftime? They can tell the difference. Deontay Dixon feeds it to Clark on the far side. Lancelin, Taylor, Moore, Dixon on the start things off. Pass to the corner to Clark. Can't handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. First half, biggest lead of the Wildcats was at 15. Served up by Deontay Dixon at the buzzers. Willis for a long three. These are short. Hit it with the rebound. Feeds to Lancelin. Driving in. Nice feed to D'Angelo Moore on the baseline. He elevates and scores. D'Angelo Moore gets the action going here in the second half. 44-27 now. Biggest lead is 17. At the 19-minute mark. Here's an underneath. Spinning and laying it in is Jared Anderson. 8 points for him unofficially for Anderson. D'Angelo Moore hangs in the air. It hits. 46-29. Eagles the biggest lead at 17. Moore working against Justin Brown defensively. Gets back in Anderson. Banging against Dixon. Goes up to the left hand. He is fouled by Dixon underneath. Now let's see the kid play more, Jared Anderson. It's been a few years probably seen him play, but I broadcast him at one point in time when he was with the South Kitsap Wolves. And had more hair when he played with South Kitsap back in the days. The left-hand free throw is off the mark by Jared Anderson. We had the biggest lead at halftime, was like I mentioned before, just D'Angelo Moore, or Deontay Dixon getting a three. Had two lead changes in the first half early on, and then the Wildcats closed the first half with a 14-4 run to take that 15-point lead. Moore in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Willis. And right over this way, gets saved by Dave Hinch, our videographer, to keep the camera safe, the computer safe, us safe, him safe. We're all safe. Wildcats going from our left to our right to start things off. Second half action, 46-30. 16-point lead. Taylor for three, back iron. Pogoing up is the human pogo stick. Dixon to get the offensive rebound, and then there's Clark on the near baseline, walking with the basketball, made hurt himself. Seems to be all right as he jogs down the floor off to our left. Willis fakes left, goes right, now feeds underneath to Anderson. Working against the defense to Dixon, and then a turnover by IFS Mechanical. On pass down to Clark. Out to Moore. Thought about taking a long three, then blows by. Brown gets into the lane. Taylor picks up the loose ball. Gets out to Clark straight away, and he walks to the basketball. He shuffled those feet before to put the basketball on the ground. And it's a 46-30 lead for the Wildcats. Here's Brown in the front court. He'll elevate for three. Back iron, no good. Clark will go up high for the rebound, and it goes off Clark and out of bounds. D'Angelo Moore. Or Deontay Dixon, rather. Fires one up. Taylor with the rebound, goes up, and the finger roll leads it up and in. 48-30 gives the Wildcats their biggest lead of the night, 18 points. Anderson goes in with a left-hand spin move and hits by the big man. Nice move by Anderson. 11 points for Anderson. Wildcats leading clean to a 16-point lead. One bounds off to our right. Flips it out to Moore. He'll fire a three. Back iron. Wildcats and Kanye Taylor will track it down in the far corner and puts his head down, drives into the lane, and is fouled on the play. Looks like Gessel gets whistled for the foul. Taylor will go to the free throw line. Wildcats with a 16-point lead. And the first free throw off the mark by Taylor. Next free throw by Taylor is good. (49-32), 17-point lead. Here's Humphrey, former Trojan. Off-balance shot for three. Ricochets in and out. A little gray in that beard for Sean Humphrey. Driving in is Moore. Left-hand shot off the mark, no good. Brown with the rebound. Ships one out to Willis. Goes up and gets the free throw, the drop through. Or the lay-in to drop through by Willis. 8 points for him. 49-34, 15-point lead for the Wildcats. Out to Deontay Dixon. Here's a long three. Leaves it short. Lands over the offensive rebound. Turns, pivots, fires up, and is fouled on the play. And let's take Dallas Kessler took one in the chops. Lays there for a moment. He'll pop up. Seems to be all right. Lanson will find himself at the free throw line. And first free throw, no good by Lanslin. Sean, what do we get coming in now? We get Riley Hawkins, the former South Kitsap Wolf himself, will come in. 6'3". We're having fun out there. Lands the next free throw off the mark. Tracking down the rebound is Riley Hawkins, who just checked back in. Here's Brown coming down. Crossover dribble, drives in, kicks out. Willis will eye a three. Can't get it to fall. Leaping up high and yanking down a rebound is D'Angelo Moore. Here he comes. Like a gazelle out of backcourt. Kicked it for the far baseline for Taylor. Can't get that one to fall. And a loose ball foul called on the Wildcats. And IFS Mechanical will take over on offense. 13 minutes to go here in the contest. Wildcats had a 15-point lead at the break. They lead it by 15 with 13 minutes to go here in the second half. Anderson. Got to get rid of it. Finally does. And they get the basket up before he gets 3-second violation. He does, and he scores, and is fouled on the play. 49-36. They're back within 13. Pinning the free throw by Jared Anderson. Cody Manning, former Gig Harbor Tide, will check in. Free throw, no good. And it's tapped out of bounds and off the hands of Riley Hawkins for IFS. Dixon for three. Hit it out. High rebound. Anderson will corral the rebound and get it out to Bryce Shirley. Shirley's still with him. Clark on him defensively. Feed it to Willis. He'll flip up a three. No good. Anderson with the rebound. Left hand put back is good. Eleven-point lead now. Here they come. Making a move. Lamson for three. Back iron, no good. Cody Manning will pull down the rebound. And we have a timeout on the floor. Or do we? Nope, just a foul. No timeout. We keep it right here. So Integrity Fleet Services will have the basketball. Trailing now just by 11. They're on a little run of their own. An 8-1 run. I think it's 49 now to 49 to 40. D'Angelo Moore crossover, goes in, left hand lane, can't get it to go down, but he is fouled on the play. There you go. Hey, we can hear that one. White 33. Goes against Dallas Gessel, formerly a Walla Walla. DeAngelo Moore. Seeing that biggest lead of 18, just down to 9. And he hits the first free throw. Pushes the lead back up to 10. Go bend, flex, and get the next one to bounce around and finally drop through. Back up to 11. DeAngelo Moore hits them both. 10:05 to go here in the first half. Long three. Air ball, but there's Gessel, the opposite rebound, goes up, has a shot blocked. Moore sifting through traffic. Gets it to Dixon. Spin around, in and out, no good for the baseline. Gessel can't handle the rebound. Gives it back out to Dixon. Almost goes off his leg and out of bounds. Wheelfee to Moore. Left-hand shot off the mark, tapped up. Wheelfee with the rebound. Nice pass behind his back to Atiah Smith, who scores. 4 points for Smith. 53-41, 53-40. I thought, yeah, we'll go with the scoreboard. Up is Hawkins, no good. Smith, the Wheelfee. Smith splits the fingers, goes up from right hand to the left hand, can't get that one to fall. Would have been a nice shot. On the run is Manning. Feeds out to Willis far side. Aaron pass sails by him and out of bounds. So, okay. The Wildcats now have responded on a 4-all run after his 49-40. Now it's 53-40. Long shot off the mark. Wheelfee with the rebound. Out to Moore. Pass inside, picked off by Shipley. Gets it to Hawkins. Corner for Willis. In and out, no good. And it will go out of bounds. IFS says the Wildcats touched it last, and the referees say nope. Integrity Fleet Service touches it last. Stay tuned for the replay and ISBNsports.com. About a half an hour after this game is over, then we'll have the video ready for you as well. Shot by DeAngelo Moore, no good. Wheelfee with the offensive rebound. Nice feed underneath to Kemar Ratomi, who elevates and scores. First two of the night for Ratomi. 55-40. And out to Willis. To Shipley. Back to Willis. He'll quickly fire when leaves it short. Williams will track it down and tap it back into Wheelfee. Into hands now, DeAngelo Moore. Goes coast to coast. Passes out to the wing. Try to get to Williams, picked off by Willis. Feeds it up quickly to Manning, and a foul called on the Wildcats. A blocking foul called with 7 minutes and ticking here in the first half, in the second half of action. Right, the Wildcats on a 6-0 run. Feed to the head to Smith. Left hand layup, and it's good. Atiah Smith pushes the lead to 7 for the Wildcats. Shipley tried to force it through traffic. The pass picked off. Pass down to Williams from Moore, and Williams will lay it in. 4 points for Williams. 59-40. Just like that, the Wildcats get their lead back. Now it's the biggest lead of the night at 19. Here's the Wildcats back on the run. And Moore, I think he thought about going up for the dunk, and then kind of gently just lays it in. DeAngelo Moore. 61-40. I know it really isn't the case, but the Wildcats seem like they are the tortoise in the hare, kind of. There's a nice feed underneath the Willis, who scores. 10 points for Willis. But it seems like they can just kind of put on cruise control for a moment to the Wildcats. And as we've seen it there, the IFS Mechanical got back in it from 49-40. And now it's a 12-0 run by the Wildcats until now. Willis can't convert the three-point play. 61-42 equals the biggest lead at 19. Williams throws it up off the window. And up goes high is Kanye Taylor. Slip into a slam jam for Kanye Taylor. 63-42. You guarantee to see at least one of those a game. Biggest lead is at 21 points now. Here's Willis. Can't get it to fall, but there's Kimo Ritomi to clean up the mess. 23-point lead is the biggest lead of the night now. Anderson underneath. There's Ritomi on him. Spinning around, but footwork is Anderson. Can't get the ball. Gets his own rebound. Puts one up. Bounce, 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 bounce. Can't get that one to drop either. Kanye Taylor with a rebound. It's showtime here at the Brick Palace. And traveling on the play is Amir Patton. Turnover by the Wildcats. One of the rare ones as well. Get 4:25 to go here in the contest. Here's Brown. Again, gets down low to Jared Anderson. Feeds it near side to Willis for three. Off the mark. Ball tapped out to Williams. Here come the Wildcats again on the run. Cut off there by Brown. To Kanye Taylor for three. In and out, no good. But there's Kimo Ritomi with the rebound. Goes up, has the shot blocked. Smith will get it. Now they'll get it back out to Williams on the far angle. Willis converges to him on defense. Shot up by Williams, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sean Humphrey, the former Trojan. Used to have a lot more hair, too. He still has hair, just have a lot more of it. Tried up there by Brown, no good. And a timeout called on the play. And with timeout, on audio, we'll oblige. On radio, or on the video, we'll keep it right here. Well, the Bremerton Knights, Bremerton Wildcats have gone on a big run. It says 49-40. They've gone on a 14-2 run and have exploded now to a 42-65 lead. Now sitting at 17, but their biggest lead was at 23. And that's where it sits right now, 65-42. Deontay Dixon having a good game. Underneath his average, by the way, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 for Dixon unofficially. 3.5 minutes to go in this one. Williams with the basketball. Flips out to Taylor. Here's Enoch Taylor with the shot. All right, welcome back to the broadcast. K-Mac here. Here's a shot up by Brown, no good. 65-42. 65-42. And we have a jump ball on the floor. We come back here on the audio end. Inbounds. Passed underneath by Gessel. Picked up off the floor by Anderson, who scores. 65-44. 21-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's a steal. Long pass down to Gessel. Goes up, lays up, right-hand runner, misses the shot, gets a rebound, goes up and sticks it back in. One final push for IFS Mechanical. Down by 19, but it's just 2.5 minutes to go. Kanye Taylor raises up for one, no good. Jared Anderson with the rebound. To Brown. Driving in to Sean Humphrey, loses control of the basketball, stolen by Williams. Williams on the run. Pulls up top of the circle, flips it to Kanye Taylor, but he steps on the sideline. No, Enoch Taylor steps on the sideline, trying to get a three from the corner. 2:17 to go here in the contest. Long three. Tapped out. Brown will retrieve it. Willis near angle from near wing, no good. Taylor tries to get up for a alley-oop to Patton, and the pass just a little bit too tall. Because the time of the night you see Showtime Served up by the Bremerton Wildcats. Brown goes right, goes left. Misses the lane. Here's Gessel with the rebound. As he goes up for the offensive putback, he is whacked on the play. He'll find himself at the free throw line. 1:46 to go. So Dallas Gessel, 6'6" from Walla Walla. Misses the free throw. And this is what you really have to do against the Wildcats, is make your free throws. And he misses them both, as I say that. But it helps when you have a team, when you're playing a team like the Wildcats. Enoch Taylor for three. Swash. Enoch Taylor, the ripple, and the triple. 22-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's Humphrey for three. Swash. 9 points for Humphrey. Back to a 19-point lead. 1:18 to go. Step back. Hit it out, no good. It's the shot off the mark by Amir Padden. Long pass down. Gessel with it. Flips it near side. Anderson feeds underneath the Gessel. Turns, spins, fires and hits from underneath point blank range. 9 points for Gessel. Unofficially. 17-point lead for the Wildcats. Long shot, no good. Humphrey with a rebound. But here's a steal out of backcourt. Williams. Straight away. Feeds it. And he stepped on the sideline. He did. Deontay Dixon points out to Enoch Taylor. He's twice he's done that. Turnover by the Wildcats. Here's a steal by Bertome. Behind the back to Taylor. And he loses control of it. Picked up by Bertome on the baseline. Back to Taylor. He drives in. He is fouled on the play, I believe, by Sean Humphrey with 26 seconds to go here in this one. Swash. Enoch Taylor. He'll be one of our post-game players of the game, number 2. And we're going to get Tyus Smith in as well, number 5. Here's alley-oop, going up with Taylor on the alley-oop. It's showtime here for the Wildcats. Foul underneath by Integrity Fleet Services. Amir Padden at the line. (71-52). Ben flexing his pad and he hits the free throw. He gets on the board. Three from the left side. Good by Humphrey. He has 12. And back in is Kanye Taylor. Your final score here. It's the Wildcats 73. And the IFS Mechanical 54. Now we'll do it from here. We will have number 0, number 2, number 5, and number 22. And they'll be our post-game interviews with Enoch Taylor, Tyus Smith, and Amir Padden will be our trifecta of players here for the post-game show on video. We'll bid you good night.